Alright, so for those of you who are new to the channels, long ago before I had my neck surgery done, I used to set up a old iPhone in here, open it up to Facebook, and I would do Facebook live streams of my wood turning. And for quite a while that did relatively well. I didn't really do a whole lot of the video creation aspect of it that I'm doing now. I mainly did the live streams. I might have taken those live streams and sped them up and did a very minimal editing. But since I've had my neck surgery, I've come back to working on woodworking and video production. I've decided I wanted to try to do a little more live streaming of wood turning. The wife has started live streaming her and I doing video game live streams. I've even kind of taken up that job while she's at work, doing live streams myself, doing video games. But that's another story for another day. If you're interested, let me know. But anyways, got sidetracked. In order to do what I want to do, I have bought a 50-foot USB female to male extension that I'm going to run from in here out across this doorway between the mudroom and kitchen, run the cable across the bathroom door, span that from there to the office door, and then from the office into there to plug into my computer. So hopefully this will go as to plan as I want it to. Otherwise, it's going to look like a very redneckified cluster F. So come on, let's see if we can get this figured out. Alright, now that that's taken care of, realistically speaking, just run it in here whenever it's ready to stream, then bring it back on out. Ooh, excuse me. Bring it back on out, wrap it up, and I could actually wrap this up and have it sit on this little, there's a metal rack cart we have like boxes of chips and stuff on down here. I could realistically hang it right there and it wouldn't be too terribly, well, that would be terribly out of place. But I'm actually going to discuss with the wife when she gets home about just leaving this door open more often than not and hoping the cats don't mess with all the wires in there and just running it through the door and around. But you'll know before I do. So, quick update. Last you saw, I was hanging the USB cable across the doorways. And something I should have done before I got everything strung up was test to make sure everything worked. So long story short, the USB cable I bought was a unpowered USB cable. So after so many feet distance, it basically drops off its power. Long story short, I returned the old cable, and now with this new powered cable, I have a working webcam. So now it's just a matter of getting this bundle of cable run from in here out to the shop. So everything I just did prior, let's do it again. Okay, so let me show you what kind of a cluster I got going on here. So my sanding paper storage slash little screw box, I've got the camera set up to there. It wraps all the way around, runs over and across the top of my bench right above my lathe, runs over. I might look into getting a pass through here. If not, I might just chisel a piece out right here for this to set in. That way this door can shut and I don't have to worry about the cats getting in. But a little hook to kind of hold it there. Just got a couple of these wire holders. So it runs in through here. I need to get some more of those wire holders and run this more straight across here. I like to go up and over the wife's setup, run over and down into here. And right now, that's pretty much where I got it set at. So I'm gonna have to tweak it a little bit more. I might have to figure out a spot to put it where it's looking more at the lathe itself. But until I can figure that out, I'm going to kind of neaten up the rest of the wiring system. And hopefully within the next week or two, I'll do my first live stream of some wood turning. So stay tuned and get excited. But that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Give it a like, share it around to your friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye.